just talking to you guys, talking to everybody. Fucking um, This is the American Rebellion. Hey, how you doing? Uh, uh, I don't know what this is. Max is comrade against my side. So, Max, how you doing? How you doing, Dave?
Freaking lovely, man. I had an interesting. I had to do some extermination on it. On the outside wall of the house that was connected to the crawl space by the entrance to my workshop. That was an interest. He's been trying to kill a can. I got 3 cans of some stuff, good stuff, but a decent price. And I said, "Look, I'm going to the crawl space. I'm gonna soak down the inner wall where they're going in." And he's like, "Oh," and he knocked it down. I'm like, "Fuck, man!" Look at that crawl space like an old man, but he says you come flying out of there like a teenager. Anyway, I didn't get stung or bit, and I think we eradicated the threat.
Well, that's good, Dave. Sounds like you had an exciting day today.
Yeah. It was fun. It was fun.
Good to see you.
I mean, the old days.
Good to see you older guys still active.
Yep.
All right, Matt, how you doing?
Well, I didn't have any combat with insects or anything.
That's what it was. Freaking combat.
Right, that's exactly how it is, Dave. Frankie Giggs is here. All right, well, sorry, Matt.
Fighting the enemy is fighting the enemy, no matter how you be bugs or people. It's all the same shit.
Yes. Okay. Well, Nick, how about you?
I combat bugs every damn day down here in South Louisiana. Mosquitoes and flies, wasps, and you name it. Carpenter bees. And yesterday afternoon, I'm outside. The bees are friendly. Yeah, they come hover right in your face in your grill, like staring at it. They look like they want to talk. Yeah, they look like they want to talk. You know, like, "Hi, how you doing, man? I'm just going to chew your house up." Yeah, well, they're pissed because I have vinyl siding around my house, so they can't get to it. Yeah, well, that's not good. So they're like, "Motherfucker, what the fuck is this shit?" But yesterday afternoon, check this shit out. I've been having something eating my outside cat food at night. Well, this motherfucker shows up broad daylight yesterday afternoon. It's about 5:30-ish, somewhere around there. I got home outside, smoking a cigarette. A fucking raccoon just comes right up to me from around the side of my house. And my cats are going ape shit. I'm like, are you serious? And he puts on the brakes and he looks at me and is like, you're not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be here to get the fucking food. So the cats chase him away. He hides for a while. I came in to get my fucking pellet gun to pepper his ass. By the time I came out, he ate the little crumbs that were left and nowhere to be seen.
So, Nick and Dave, I sent you a message on our thing on Messenger. If you want to go check that out, that would be good. So nothing's happening in the States other than bug extermination. Yeah, apparently that and attempts
send
at...
it to me? What the fuck? I'm excluded from this message? What is
Oh,
this?
no, I sent it to you too, Matt. I just know you have a hard time following directions.
Sure, you sent me a message.
I sent you a message on our little message thing on Messenger for the three of us.
Oh, I don't see it.
Well, I did.
Is it the NOVI account? NOVI as in erotic?
I don't know.
Just give us the gist of it. What does it mean?
Okay, I'll just check my other accounts while we're talking here.
It's the one of the David Novies. I don't.
StreamYard. I'll get you straight. I'll get you straightened out. Here. Just relax.
NOVY, Dave. NOVY. Matt, you're welcome to look at it too. You just never fucking want to do it. So I'm giving everybody an opportunity to be on the show. Jimmy Collins is here. How you doing, Jimmy?
What does NLVY mean? I don't.
NOVI.
My account is NOVY. My standby account is NOVI.
I thought you said NLVI, like
NOV, like no.
All right, listen, this should not be this fucking difficult. We're two guys that are computer geniuses. One guy who ain't a computer genius but knows how to do it. Let that go, will you? Let's see, I'm good, tired as hell, but I'm good. Well, good. I'm tired every minute of my fucking life, and I don't know why, and it's annoying me. And you're what, 30? Shut up.
I think I get a brain tumor.
Come on over, Matt. I'll cut it out. I'll cut it out for you.
No, my left eyeball fucking hurts. It feels pressure in it. It's wandering and it hurts. I feel like there's pressure behind it for some reason.
Sounds more like an allergy, Matt, but okay.
Well, I've never had allergies because I'm a superior human being.
I'll send you a message. You know what I'll do, Jerry, either during or after the show? I'll send you a message from my official NOVY account.
Okay, I have a thing on Messenger where all four of us are on there to get a message. You're aware of this because you've actually answered me on this, except Matt, because Matt doesn't answer anybody.
Well, that was my NOV. Yeah, that was the account ending in the letter I.
No, it says on the thing it's the account ending in the letter Y. I just looked at it.
All right, what's the background picture look like?
Oh dear God, I don't fucking know. Hold on. Good God.
Well, listen to me. It's simple.
All right. All right. I'm looking.
It looks like the World Trade Centers. Any other account with NOVY has been taken away.
Okay. I'm very sorry.
Trying to help you. It's not the American flag.
I don't know. We got a couple of computer geniuses. One guy who knows how to do this, and it's been nothing but a problem.
All I got left is NOVY, NOVI.
Okay, this looks like this is the space one with. Okay, shut up, Dave. This is the space one with the fucking thing in the middle. It's orange.
Oh, it looks like atoms smashing together and flying off in all directions. It looks like the Hayden.
Sure.
That account is in review because I said something about White Pride Month and they didn't like that. It was racist and hateful. That account's in review.
Okay. Well,
I can't access it.
Okay. Oh dear God. I'm going to send you one now. Oh dear God Almighty.
Oh well, I was overstruck by patriotism when Jeff Bezos had his own little press conference, like he's a real astronaut and shit. They're going up 50 miles in the atmosphere and pretending he was an astronaut. And they had all their jumpsuits with their name. I was like, you pretentious motherfucker. What a... Oh, they had a fucking press conference for like an hour. Like, how the fuck do you get on TV? What the hell is this shit? I don't give a fuck if you flew your goddamn 50 miles up, and that's like some great. He was like fucking ecstatic. Gave away $200 million. Like shit. I wish I'd have been there. Like, give me $300,000, dude. I'll give you. I'll hug you off. Guy on stage or something. Fucking hey. Fuck. I see Max out here, Eric Driver, Jimmy Collins, and Larry Burns. Good evening, you guys. Romper, bumper, stopper, boo. What are you going to have your own press conference for where you didn't do anything that wasn't done 70 fucking years ago by the government? I mean, do you think he's fucking Neil Armstrong? Oh, that's what he's acting like. What the fuck are you doing, you idiot?
Okay. Just resent the link. Okay. If you want this show to be better, and I don't know if this will work, but it probably might work if we're not on two different things at one time. Now, that's all I'm saying. You want to come on? Don't fucking come on. I'm not going to argue with you. I hate Jeff Bezos. I could give a flying fuck about what's behind the times. They already did this. A dick. Spaceship. A dick spaceship. All right. So I could care less about Jeff fucking Bezos. I may want...
It's like he was behaving like Captain Flesh Gordon on his way to Planet Porno.
I may wound up...
I just don't understand what's so monumental about him taking a goddamn rocket into space. What the fuck? So what? I'm glad you got a rush out of it or something, but who gives a fuck? You got to have a press conference?
Well, I think it's cool. We got to find a way to get off this planet one way or another. You can't keep your eggs all in one basket.
Well, hop on the dick ride there, Dave. You'll be fine. No, let's see. Robert Wood says I may end up losing my CDL after today if that ends my log. So that ends my logging career, except being a sawman, mad as hell, but I can't do anything. Why? What did you do now? You're not training, no skill sets, just more expendable cash and Senator Feinstein.
Ready to blast up, Captain Video.
I really don't care about. Yeah, me too.
Weekend or something. Yeah. Big fucking deal. I want to see billionaires like go fly up in the air and get weightless for 4 minutes. Whoopie ding dong. You know. The fuck do I care?
I want to see them fly all the commie liberals up there and let them get lost. Send all the commie liberals up there and people that hate America and let them get lost up there.
Yeah, Eric Driver actually has a good point, Dave. If some catastrophic thing happens to Earth, you, me, and us, we ain't going nowhere. The rich will fly off into this outer space. We're just going to have to sit here and be done.
If there's nukes coming in, they've got plenty of underground bases for the elite, but none for us.
Yeah. I mean, I got a sinkhole over on the property there. Maybe I just crawl on that. That'd probably work. I don't know. I just don't.
Sinkholes are no good if there's a flood.
But it's only like 25, 30 miles, so I don't see heat shield on re-entry. Hey, good news, soccer with every fiber of my being. I think it's a stupid sport. But I enjoy them losing. And it's sad because they're themselves and us. So I'm okay with it.
I think Karma was the bitch that she really is, and that's it in that situation with this rapping little bitch and the whole team kneeling and shit, and they get their asses kicked. Ground control to Major Jerry. Check your microphone. Power on. Dave. I told you to Jerry. How dare you? You told me to shut up. How dare you?
What the hell was that, Dave?
I'm just trying to add a little levity to the group.
Let's see. So Robert says that he had to make a wide turn to pull into a store. This idiot tried passing me in a no passing zone. He saw I was turning, but tried passing anyway. He hit the trailer on my log truck. Well, hell, are you going to lose your CDL if it was his fault? That doesn't even make sense.
Unless he's gonna have a dirty piss test or something.
Damn, Dave, you could probably sing nursery rhymes and possibly put people to sleep. The thing is, he admitted texting and he didn't see me, but hit the brakes soon enough. Okay, but if you weren't at fault, why in the fuck are you losing your license?
I don't want to sing nursery rhymes. I want to sing nursery crimes.
The corrupt cop wrote it up as my fault. How the fuck is it your fault? This makes no goddamn sense. Eric Leon Barton's here. The truth hurts, Dave. I'm sorry. You don't have the melodic voice that I have.
going to say nursery crimes. What does that mean?
Yeah, nursery crimes, as in that was a Genesis album. Nursery crimes.
Jack and Jill held a fetch a pail of water, and
Jack fell down on top of Jill, and now they got a daughter.
And I know it fell right on his dick.
I'd fight that too, Robert. As Larry says here, there's something wrong there. Something very wrong there. And you know what happens when you have saws and sledgehammers and shit in your hand. That's no good. You need to drive. He said I wasn't signaling, but I had the blinker on and was on when the cop got there. All right. So he admitted to texting and driving and didn't see you, but you're at fault. For what exactly are you at fault for?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all.
Because you made a wide turn into a parking lot? That's fucked up.
Yeah, prove the guy didn't have his blinker fluid checked.
Dave's not helping again.
Well, you know the old story. There's three sides to every story. Your side, my side, and the fucking truth. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I remember once I was making a turn into a facility, and a truck driver had stopped. You know, a big 18-wheeler, and he signaled me to cross across the street and go past him into the driveway that he was next to. Well, some asshat decided to go up the shoulder, and I T-boned him into the telephone pole. And the cop came and goes, "You hit this person." I said, "Hey, they took it on themselves to take the shoulder. They weren't supposed to be there. I was given the go-ahead in front of a vehicle that was waiting for a red light. I was between the vehicle and the red light to make the left-hand turn to the facility, and this moron he goes, 'Yeah, you're right, but I'm still giving you a ticket.' So I had to take it to court and fight it. I won. What a pain in the ass."
So, but you were signaling. Was the signal not working when the cop got there? I don't understand. He just took his side? What? Did this guy hit you from behind? If so, his fault by default here in Louisiana. Yeah, it's like that in Florida too. You rear end somebody, it's over. Don't even get out of the car. Just sit there and wait for your ticket and go home sad.
Yeah. If you you hit somebody, you weren't in control of your vehicle. That's your fault. But how about somebody that gets in front of you and slams the brakes on? That's fucked up.
Yeah, especially if you're in a semi. Yeah, it was working. Okay. Well, Robert, it sounds like you're going to need to fight this. I'm sorry, but it's going to cost a lot of fucking money, and all because of some asshole cop. You cops are not supposed to take take who's at fault, really. I mean, if it's obvious, then it's obvious. But they're not supposed to take one story over the other. If the guy hit your trailer, obviously he was not paying a fucking attention.
It's not the cop. It's not the cop's place to play.
I mean, there are wrecks you can tell.
Give out tickets. Give out the tickets you want. Let them take it to court if you can't figure it out.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go to. Sucks. What'd you say, Matt?
My big doggy's walking around.
Oh, okay.
Your big dog.
Wood's gonna end up working in the convenience
store.
Well,
the old traffic, especially in commercial license, is no
Times the cop can get that. No problem. I mean, the last wreck I had was my fucking fault. I told him it was my fucking fault, and there was not a problem. But, you know, Jesus Christ. Just make sure you got diagrams and charts and all kinds of shit with. Hello, David. Thanks for the heads up the other day. Why, did he steal your wallet? You know that Dave. Can anybody hear me? You got 3 guys on fucking mute.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right.
What are
Well,
you talking about?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about? What does anybody want to talk about? Anybody got a topic? I thought we could trash the U.S. women's soccer team for a while, but apparently that's old and worn out, so we'll move on. I see that Nancy...
Well, I would like to see the... who beat them? The Swedish team?
Yeah.
Was that Sweden beat them or something?
Yeah.
They like blanked them. They were
3-0.
Well, of course, those big Nordic women are, you know, superior human beings and shit. Surprised they don't win all the time.
Well, I think the women's team is up in. That would be nice. They seem more interested.
Oh yeah, plus none of that bitch that Rappanoff bitch, she ain't getting no younger. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
You know what I mean?
Plus,
that's the way it happens in sports. You know what I'm saying?
Seems like they are more interested in social justice and lingerie than they are, you know. Let's see. Sports Illustrated's got its first transgender fucking front page model on there.
Yeah.
Victoria's Secret's getting rid of real women. What's next?
Now, when did they goddamn start doing that Sports Illustrated swimsuit bullshit? When I was a kid in the 60s, it was all fucking Mickey Mantle, Reggie Jackson on the cover of Johnny Bench. I don't know. I never seen a swimsuit. When did they start doing that?
And don't forget Goose Gossage.
When the fuck did Sports Illustrated start doing fucking bikini modeling?
I don't know, like 25 years ago or something.
Yeah, sex sells.
Yeah, I mean, that's been going on forever.
What the fuck's that got to do with sports? What's that got to do with...
Winners in sports gets the girls, don't they?
Sports Illustrated was the greatest magazine because they had like stop action photos of like, you know, somebody hitting a home run, you know, the ball contacting the bat, you know, they have a whole... Yeah, I mean, I don't know when they started doing that bullshit. I have no idea.
I told you, it's like 25 years ago or something. A long time, man.
They're going to start doing it now on their...
Yeah.
Playboy still showing nudes back then? Who the fuck? Why would you want to buy a Sports Illustrated when you get a Playboy or something back then?
I don't know.
Oh, they got like a tranny and some like 300-pound broad in there too, right? Or something like that. Diversity bullshit or something. Yeah, right. Yeah. And like a 250-pound black broad in there or something, right?
Is National Geographic out there still showing these third world countries how they dress?
No, they don't got fucking Nike t-shirts now. They don't look like that anymore.
Yeah, I remember back in the '60s, I always liked to see National Geographic. You know what the third world people are wearing for what the clothing industry looks like out there.
That's nice, Dave. It really is. It's nice.
Well, I'm interested. I'm interested in like different cultures,
back in the day,
different cultures, and what they do, and
Hey.
Yeah, you were looking at the water jug on top of her head, not at her bare chest. Andre.
No, I looked at the whole picture because I want the full effect.
That's because
you show Jersey girls doing.
I needed a battery for my mouse. The battery was going bad.
Get the one I got, the wireless job. You just stick it up on the stick it up there on the thing, and it charges itself. It's good for like 15 hours.
Well,
it's wireless, no cable, and it just charges off your the little hub plugged in the back of your computer. You sit it on there for the charging port, and the Wi-Fi, the little gadget's plugged right into the charging hub.
Yeah. Yeah, we got one of them. It sits there and changes colors all the time. It goes like purple, green, red.
Yeah, you can change it's RGB.
No, it just does it by itself.
I've got the Razer mouse. Colors. Razer mouse is excellent.
Okay, well, I have
it's called the Razer
Logitech.
The Razer Basilisk.
I have a Logitech wireless. It takes a AA battery. It has lasted about 3 months, and now it's time for a new one. I don't see the need to spend more money than like $5 for some batteries, which we use anyway in the remotes. So I'm going to do that if it's okay with everybody. Okay, this is mine.
Okay, Jerry.
Oh, we appreciate that, Dave. Thank you. And I have a wireless keyboard of the same. Oh, it was all set. It's beautiful. Got a couple of little knobby things in the front of the computer, and all is well with the world. Really, all is well.
It's okay.
Oh, thank you.
That's fine.
I appreciate that, Dave. That's you the man.
No, do you have like a remote or something, and you take the batteries off and you just spin them around a little bit, and then they work a little bit more?
Yeah, I do that on my TV remote.
What are you talking about? The jerk? That flashlight, you got to jerk it to make it come on?
Larry Burns says.
Sometimes if you just spin the batteries around like in a remote or something.
Yep, it works.
It'll work a little bit more.
Yep.
Makes a little better contact or something.
Yep. Logitech seems to be darn good products. I don't know about that, but they work here and they're cheap, so I'm good. I can buy them at Walmart. Shorty Sullivan is here. Larry Burns says, Dave, us little insignificant people don't have access to stolen tech from Area 51, but thanks.
I know. And you know what? There's certain things I can share with you guys, and there's certain things I can't. And Eric, the classic painting of Adam and Eve that shows the first Democrat giving out free apples in the Garden of Eden. That's right. They blamed it on a snake. You know, that was a farce. That was fake news.
Yeah, Jim Acosta was probably
sick and
there.
tired of people, bad mouthing pet snakes and stuff. But you're right. It was a Democrat.
It was there.
Weighing heavy on the mind lately.
Yeah. So, how you doing there, Tiffany? Nice to see you. You're always working. I guess that's good.
Updates from your lately.
Hey, Tiffany, how you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking month. By now or something,
About a couple few
Tiffany,
weeks,
how did your town hall meeting go the other night?
Well,
you want to talk about that? How was your speech?
Oh, she made a speech. Joe, we'll get to. She doesn't. I don't see her posts anymore. What the hell happened? I used to see her posts all the time. What happened to you? Ain't posting on Facebook? Yeah, I've been talking to myself for quite some time.
Recruit.
Well, we're waiting on that. We're waiting. Nick, maybe hit the link and be on the fucking show. That won't be a problem. I don't know. But hey, whatever you guys do, don't fucking listen to me.
Let me see. Robert Wood says Logitech seems to be darn good. Seems to be darn good products. Yeah, I've got a Logitech camera. The same thing same one Mickey Young's got there. I got a Logitech 990 or 960 sound system, but I also use Razer products and Corsair. Corsair makes good stuff, good RAM, good memory, good keyboards, stuff like that. So you got to shop around. Some things work better than others, even though the name is good. You can find better stuff. You got to just look around.
Okay. Daniel Rio's here. How you doing, Daniel?
Yeah, I feel a lot better now.
Yeah, I know. That I'm just thrilled. I wouldn't know good shit if it fucking hit me in the head with this crap. All I know is that I'm on here, and generally I got 3 other co-hosts and won't come on a fucking show with me. I just took a shower. It can't be that. So Larry Burns is laughing his ass off about something. Daniel Rio is good.
Oh, Robert Wood likes my computer. Hey, give me a down payment. I'll build you one, Robert.
How much is the down payment now that he's losing his license and everything, Dave? I mean, you're gonna
more than probably 75% of the cost because
And how much?
But it's all paid up is when I'll ship it to you.
How much is the actual dollar amount there, Dave?
Well, it depends what components you want in it. I can build you a kick-ass, break into the government computer, or I can give you something that's just good for Facebook.
Uh-huh. When they won't give you the price, Robert, that's not a good sign. It's like on Amazon. When they show you the picture of the product, tell you what it is, but there's no price under it, that's not good, Robert.
Oh, you get the price. You get the price when we figure out what's going into the box. I can't just, magically come up with a price if I don't know what's going into the box.
Larry Burns, I'll have to sell my wife to get that.
Jerry, can somebody call in, because I don't want to hear any more about this computer homo shit anymore, really.
Oh yeah. And what are you using? You're using a telephone to come onto a show where you're supposed to have a computer. So what's the matter? What are you knocking me for?
I'm supposed to have a computer?
Yeah, well, you're like the major co-host out here.
Yeah, who the fuck was here first? Here.
Why do I have better shit why do I have better shit than you do?
Well, the
Views, I understand.
does it work better? I don't know. What difference does it make? You know? I didn't know we had regulations and you know.
No, but we need to. I think we need regulations for people like you that are using inferior equipment.
Dave,
Okay, then I'll just quit.
why are you not clicking? All right, can I ask you guys why don't you want to actually be on the screen with me? I get, you guys don't have to run the show and do all the thing and this and that and the other, okay? And it's a pain in the ass trying to do two things and one or the both ain't working. If it was all on one, it would make my life a lot simpler. So explain to me what the fuck your problem is being on camera with me.
Who are you talking to?
All three is.
I'll let Matt. Back to you, Matt.
No. Okay, Matt. Good God, you're an idiot. Listen to me. I meant on the screen on Facebook, not Skype. Now, nobody wants to answer?
Oh. Okay, but can I hear you if I'm on Facebook? You just type in shit. I can't talk to you.
Oh, dear God. All right, Matt. I sent a link to Messenger, a message to you. There's a link that if you click on it and give it the permissions, that you can actually be on the show with me in a little box right next.
Okay, I'm going on it. I'm kicking ass on it. I'm taking names right now.
Oh, man. What do we got, Dave?
What the hell was that?
Okay, Dave, did you actually just text me a thing saying waiting for what? Yard. Why?
Just let you know where.
I hate you, Dave. And Nick, I can't. I don't know. 2 hours.
It says you're entering.
I don't know. This is StreamYard. If you click the button and follow the fucking directions, you'll be on the show with me. Why is this so? You got to turn on your camera, Dave, and you got to give them permission for all this. Otherwise, it's fucking useless.
Oh, brother. Try.
There's Dave. That's what Dave looks like. Once Dave turns on his camera, then we'll put him right on here. To be honest, Matt's got a perfect face to help represent the show, just saying. I'm on House Sound. Okay. Hey, it's fucking killing me. Okay, did you turn your camera on yet, Dave?
Yeah.
Okay, Dave.
Yeah, I can see
Skype. You
I
need.
gotta switch.
You.
I have to switch microphones. Hold on.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, Dave. I see you on Skype.
I
I
followed
don't.
your link.
Page. Now he's smoking pot.
No, it's regular tobacco. I don't have any pot. Waiting for Matt to send me some.
For what is this private chat? I got something. Okay, I'm here. Yeah, but there's no camera. You gotta turn your camera on.
It is on.
I went to Facebook and I couldn't figure out how to do it. To turn on.
All right. Let me explain this, Dave. Listen to me. Okay, when you click the link, it says give permission for camera and microphone. You have to say yes, and then your camera switches to here.
Yes.
Nobody can see you. But I got two computer geniuses on here, and you. Type.
Oh, I see. You turn it off on Skype?
Oh dear God.
No. Microphone is Yeti. I'm in video settings and I don't see where it's telling me I can turn off my camera. That's interesting.
Hey, it's on the
I'll have
front.
to work on this, Jerry.
It's on the front page.
Yeah. There's a con. Okay, hold on.
Oh, hallelujah! He managed
All
it.
right.
Now. Computer cannot. Yeah. Right now, I don't even care anymore. It's so bad. How in the hell can somebody like him not know how to do this?
Okay, I filled out all the things here. Your browser can't access your device. Zoom.
Yes.
Blah blah blah.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, this is something I'm going to have to research because there's some conflicts here. Seem to be able to figure this out.
And you know what? The show would be better if all four of us were on here, and it'd be a lot easier to fucking see who's talking. That's all I'm saying.
Regardless.
Larry Burns says, "Holy shit, I suck with the link." I'm putting in the comments. Click on it.
Just talking shit, you know.
I don't know. Is Nick even with us anymore? Nick, are you here?
Can you hear me now?
Oh,
I've been
hallelujah.
trying like hell. But
Okay.
Skype and my cell on me, or full pod, and I've been talking my ass off, and nobody can fucking hear me. So he got out of sync.
And this is supposed to be the fucking expert, this guy here. That's his job. You're busting my nuts about it.
Skype decides he wants to fuck up every once in a while.
This is
and
why.
get out of sync.
Oh dear God. This is why we all need to get the fuck off of Skype. It don't work 90% of the. Dude. There's only so much I can do to make this show better without fucking some help from you guys. And it don't take much. Just click on a fucking link.
Facebook, I didn't see anything.
Matt.
Okay, I'm on message. Here we go. I'm going now.
Everybody knows who's talking. Everybody knows all this shit. It works. If I go just on Facebook, it's worse. Okay. All of them, and then come on the show. You'll pop up on my screen, and I'll put you on. Ever. Nobody wants to do nothing, and all I hear is anybody wants to call in. Well, if you want to call in, I give you every shot in the world. Just gets frustrating sometimes. Anyway, anybody else I got another topic they want to talk about? Because I'm kind of have a headache now and I don't want to talk anymore. So anybody wants to just jump right in would be. Yep. Dave?
I can't hear you.
I know that.
Well,
You went and took over a building
no,
and
I'm not going to forget about it. I'm interested. I want to try. I want to get it to work, Jerry. I want to make it. I'd like to.
What'd they take over a building in Utah for?
No, I can't.
Utah and why? Do you know why?
It's my brain tumor that's holding me back. Right?
Yeah, tumors or allergies or any of that.
My body will discard it. It's brain tumor because I am a superior.
So you're gonna what? Shit it out? Is that what you're gonna do?
Gives you a whole new perspective on the world.
Okay. That's great, Dave or Matt. That's great. Do we know why the did they take it over or did probably should get that straight first. We haven't heard this, so I can't tell you.
Detrimental to I don't know. I don't understand. I've heard a lot of bullshit last couple of days about from different politicians. They're fucking taking off. Of course, pulling the race card. All the black ones. Damn. We're like runaway slaves now, and we gotta get us back. And I'm like, we gotta keep going through this shit. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is too much. Everything is anti-Trump. It's people. No, nothing to do with America First. It's all just bullshit. No, those Democrats that flew out of Texas because they didn't want to be there for the vote. Leave them come because they were only fighting committing treason.
I read today.
What can you do? Derelict, make your fired. Yeah, that's hilarious. That narrative that they came up with. It's like being a slave. But they're getting paid. Yeah, exactly. And they took a private jet, for tens of thousands of dollars and had a case of Miller Lite on the damn jet. So, yeah, there's that. And then they promote wear a mask, and they had no mask. And then they go and infect motherfuckers. They go and infect people in the White House. Okay.
I heard that Nancy had it.
Practice what you preach.
I
don't care about that. I cough all over Biden. That'd be fine. With Hill, that's
I heard that Nancy had it. I heard Nancy got it from them, and I but then I figured it might be a. I saw the same. I saw something. I don't remember where it was, but I don't think it was on Facebook. But I saw something where Pelosi had it. Oh God.
That must be real. Yeah, she claimed that she was nowhere around in Kamala Harris. Doctor checked up on Sunday after meeting with us.
Well, they say Kamala. I've heard
people on the plane. That seems a joke. But snakes on a plane. That's what that was.
Nursing home deaths. They lied about all this shit to keep the numbers to where they were, they were way more and everything. They try to keep the numbers down. Why does anyone think that we're not hearing the true numbers of the amount of people having heart attacks and strokes and in general just very bad reactions to this shot? And so are we hearing about all the people that actually got COVID after getting the shot, or are we just hearing some government bullshit on it? They've lied to us about all this shit since
sent to the hospital for unrelated things, and 3 times he was tested. Oh, you got COVID. We're going to put you in with a bunch of people that. If you were infected.
The one I saw was from
the grace of God, he didn't catch it.
From another TikTok, and they posted it on Facebook. I don't really believe August or some shit.
My post, I put some posts up there that are pretty good. You believe those, don't you, Jerry?
Yes, of course, Dave. But there's too many people on Facebook.
Stephen?
Biden has already been arrested. General Mike. Two of Pelosi's staff got COVID. Not Nancy. That makes more sense because I believe that it's got COVID or Joe Biden or somebody. I honestly. Yeah. You know. Everybody get a vaccine, of course. And although Nancy did take a vaccine, the cap was on the needle. But whatever. I don't go on TikTok. I go on YouTube. I watch videos. I go on here, and I go on reality. That's it.
All these new variants all of a sudden, after we've been through Delta, all of a sudden, just yesterday or the day before yesterday, they got a Lambda variant. Yep. And the libtards all this up. And the libtards are jumping up and down saying, "Oh, this is libtard science." It's those people that didn't get vaccinated. They're creating this variant, even though they didn't get sick. They're making us sick with the new variant because they didn't get their. Well, yeah, but how do they know these variants all of a sudden? You name one every day. Yeah, who's infected? Who? I think it's the fact that Biden stole the election and Trump should be president. Trump won by a landslide. This is
He did.
that. Oh, new testimony. Somebody in Trump's realm is now testifying against him and coming out with some juicy news, and these jackasses are writing all these books. They believe these jackasses that write these books that figured out this is all bullshit yet, but he was a bad person. We're so glad we have Biden now. Biden is what a real president should look like. I laugh my ass off when they say that shit. Oh, finally we have a president that looks presidential. I'm like, where? Where's that? Who's that? That's presidential. God damn, I don't know what the hell. It's that president we had from Kenya that throws like a girl. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, if you throw
Hey, how many days Trump done spent in jail after we've been here for 5 years that Trump was going to jail immediately? 0 days. And they keeping it. They indicted this other some bitch, this poor bastard, for some stupid shit. I forgot what that one was. That has nothing to do with nothing.
Hey, Randy.
And I'm like, they just Trump.
Diane.
Trump, they can't get Trump out of their damn head. Trump lives in their head rent free every day.
It just sounds like it.
A whole other word.
Yeah, I know. I think Facebook is fucking with us. Hey, Randy and Diane, how are you? Sorry, they're probably not even here anymore.
Hey, do a password link.
I hear you okay, Jerry.
You can get it, god damn it.
I'm talking about the video. Oh, boy. Netgear 5G. Let's go. I don't know. Investigators again yesterday and today. Really? And what I guess Stephen really was okay, so I don't know. The video. Apparently it sucks. I don't know. What do you want from me? Connected and secure. See if this works worth the shit. I don't know if unbearable is the correct word, but certainly frustrating, I would imagine. When it's me, my screen goes black, which it has been. I don't even think it's raining. Let me check.
We had some storming out here earlier. Maybe it's heading towards Florida or something. I don't know.
No, it's been on and off all day. It's been cloudy and overcast and everything else. Now they are threatening to me. I'm sure you were scared to death. How is your wife taking it? I can hear them Stephen.
Yeah, I'm sure they were turd in the punch bowl right about there. Their towns from you for.
But from what I hear, they're keeping guys. I have no problem there. I don't give a damn what the man was. I don't give a damn if the FBI was. Especially with cell phone cameras. I don't know what harm. Do it for real. Don't fuck around. In this political climate, you are going to go to jail. Now, Stephen wasn't one of these people who did this, so what they're fucking with him for, we don't know the whole story with him, so he's pretty active up in Washington, D.C. Maybe that's it.
They just want to investigate anybody who was more bullshit.
Defiant trespassing on federal property, inciting insurrection, terrorist threats on members of Congress. Okay. Did you do any of those things?
Can they cite each individual incident, or they're just making that shit up?
You know, the federal government is famous for threatening people with all these big sounding crimes that in the end
they're guilty of themselves.
Yeah, and just to make whatever. Well, Stephen, I'll tell you this. I believe you. Defiant trespassing, I don't know what the fuck that is, on federal property. Inciting a resurrection, were you egging these people on? You say no. Okay, I believe that. Terrorist threats on members of Congress. I've never seen you make a terrorist threat on this show ever to anyone.
Yeah. I think he was citing a resurrection. I don't think he was going to bring anybody back to life. I think it was an insurrection.
Yeah.
Good as I do, being in the military, federal property, you don't have, especially, on federal property. You know that.
This land is my land.
We have very little
property.
Yeah.
That's the biggest shit show right there. Pay for the taxpayers. Oh, so the government sounds like some other people I know.
Mm-hmm.
Those don't exist, Dave.
Yeah. Shh, Dave, be quiet. Hard words are nice people. Crossing the barricade was defiant trespassing. How many people?
Off my lawn.
They're actually telling you aren't allowed on their lawn? Like, did they wave a cane at you or something? What did they do? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, you aren't in the Capitol building.
Rocket chair or a shotgun?
Well, I will tell you this, folks. There is no doubt in my military mind that the government was using recognition software on every single person that was there. Otherwise, how the fuck were they going to know Stephen Tolliver was there and doing what he was doing personally? How the fuck do they know that?
Absolutely.
Okay, so don't tell me the government ain't spying on everybody. My question is where is this shit? Seattle and Portland and every other fucking city in the United States. When they're attacking federal courthouses and trying to burn them down. Where the fuck are these fucking riots? They arrest.
Licenses. They've never been photographed.
They have these fucking riots and they arrest 8 or 10 people from this particular deal on January 6th. The problem with the Capitol, or were let into Capitol, I don't give a fuck, going to jail or being arrested. I do have a problem with people threatening you with trespassing. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, did you set the law on? Did you spit on a sidewalk?
Stealing garden gnomes or something?
Yeah. Well,
the Capitol's always been public access property.
I used to
come here.
Nick, I used
what
to.
The fuck is
if
that
you look at the back of.
I remember when I was a kid, I went through a tour of the White House and went all through that building.
If you look at the back of the Capitol, there's 2 sets of steps. I forget how many there are on each one. It's a lot of them. I would run from the barracks to the Washington Monument and back. 6 miles. We did not enter the Capitol building at all. We were chanting Trump won, stop the steal, and treason is a hanging offense. And then from that, they got terroristic threats against politicians. This is why we can't trust the FBI. They are doing, even the people who went in the Capitol, they are making a statement. We're in charge. You are nothing. You can't. Again, I completely disagree with people who went into the Capitol building. Completely. And I keep telling people don't show up at these fucking things because this is what happens. People want the excitement. They want to be part of something. I get all that. I want to yell. They want to scream. They want to see fights. They want all this bullshit. I get it. But there are other ways. There has to be. There has to be.
Steven says, "They all of you guys doing anything different than the others?" That's a good.
Yeah.
Steven, can you come on with us tonight?
While drama, yeah. Fuck AOC. She's an idiot. Okay, I don't know what the answer is.
She was traumatized by
I don't know what the fucking answer is. This is what I do know. The United States government probably United States government, others, fucking state government, whoever. Okay, if they have a face, and they're picking and choosing. Stephen may or may not be he is a known person in Washington, D.C. Okay. He has a license to fly his plane all over the fucking country. We don't like. He's known. He has signed in. His name is up there. Okay. They found him and they're fucking with him now. The Democrats, even though they don't act it, are fucking terrified of they're terrified of fucking Trump. Okay? Because they know they don't have complete fuck shit. Many many of us, fuck you. By our representative, we were denied access. I wonder why you were. Period. Back on social media, capital, or signing anywhere, meets with somebody, whatever, you are investigated. They get a background. You got a folder somewhere in Washington, D.C. My guess, we all do. But it's a matter of priorities. Me, I'm nobody. You got money, you got a plane, you got a voice, and you got people listening to you. Okay? This is why. Those charges sound.
No doubt they went through your friends list, for God's sakes, and insult to injury.
That's what they do. First thing they do is go on social media. Does. There's a folder on every fucking one of us with all kinds of information. Probably down to if they don't like you enough, what you watch on TV. We all have smart phones, smart cars, smart this, smart that, and we've outsmarted ourselves. Playing riots on the fucking social media. It's ridiculous. Okay, brag about how they want this one hung and out. Why? Because you're pissed off life by people who have no idea who you are, but don't care. The worst thing they would do is Facebook. Oh, God. We're all tired. We're tired of the bullshit. Nancy Pelosi kicks 2 Republicans off the January 6th commission. McCarthy comes in and takes everybody off. They're all up there. Find this, and this, and they're going to light their fucking ass off there or this or that. Then they're going to argue back and forth to the fucking rafters about how this is wrong and that is wrong and everybody needs to do this and we're done and blah, 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 blah. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to pass this fucking infrastructure bill and then pass the next one and we're going to get taxed higher. That's what they're going to fucking do. Okay. We're being watched constantly on social media. You're getting watched on Facebook. You're getting watched every fucking where. Every you go on the internet, you're there. I got a VPN. Bullshit. That don't help you at all. They still know. Their software and their bullshit is better than ours. This bullshit where you can be on Facebook anonymously. Bullshit. Bullshit. Because Facebook knows. They have my entire military. They know that I was a Green Beret. They even said he knows I won't crack, but there's no someone or something I care about that will make me confess. If they had anything, they'd have arrested you already. Holy fuck. You want to come on and explain this? I mean, but guys,
this is freaking the Nazis, man. They're taking this shit. The Democrats are taking this crap right out of the plate. Nothing else you can say about it. That's exactly what they're doing.
Think about this, guys. There are cameras literally everywhere flying over your fucking head because no they catch more fucking criminals on camera than anybody else. And they knew this was coming. Why? Because they're to defend Trump. Yeah, nice job, guys. Worked out real well. I think we need to do something. I am not smart enough to know what the fuck that is, but I suspect I know what's going to end up happening. Because at some point you're going to push our side too fucking far. And you know what? That's not going to go well. Come on, right now he's working as you're a rich guy. Stephen, I sincerely hope you. I hope they just say fuck it and walk away. I do. But right now, those 3 guys they arrested, they're trying to get them to give you up, and I think you know that. People get afraid when, especially by the federal government. You get arrested on federal crimes, people get real scared, and they start giving up to grandmother. Sad.
Or even then, they'll get you people to admit to the shit that isn't even true.
Yep. And unfortunately,
come on, just say this. Sign this piece of paper.
Is in the system that won't just rubber stamp everything the government does, especially on this. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate we don't have constitutional judges anymore. We don't have a constitutional Supreme Court. We don't have a constitutional government. We don't have a constitutional anything. We talk about it all the time, but nobody follows it. Including
they want to. So look, we're still when they do what they want when they want.
Getting pissed when I laughed at their threats. Imagine they were, because my guess, but individuals probably didn't want to. They knew what you were going to say. They knew you were tough. And then they're bullshit. Okay. I would say probably most FBI agents just want to do their fucking job. And guys. They be political. Capital causes this fucking shit. They was getting are allowed to lie to you. They can say whatever they want to get information. That's why you don't talk to cops. I don't care if it's your best friend. His job is jail. You get a fucking lawyer, especially if you didn't do anything wrong. You don't talk something. You shut your mouth that period. Yes, you'll have to spend some time in jail. But whatever you say will be used against you in a court of law. I don't even think Stephen should be talking to these people without his lawyer. I don't know if he is or not. Maybe he isn't. I have no idea. Do not speak to the fucking police. If you have been arrested or they are questioning you about a crime. I don't care if they're either best friends. I don't care if they tell you they're trying to help you. I don't care what they say. Do not speak to them. The criminal judge trying to push you up 5 rungs to the damn next level. That's what they're doing. Most do not want to put people in jail. How many people are in prison right now that did not do the crime that they were accused?
Not sure. Just like, well, that deal.
Yep.
They don't give a shit. Yeah, it's like the guy that got released for the double murder in Georgia. After 20 years, spending 20 years, he got life in prison. 20 years in prison. And DNA. I wonder how many million they gave.
Yeah. I think Florida's
political. It didn't fit their agenda.
I think Florida has got a cap of like $174,000 or something. That's all they give you. I don't know.
Steven said add me to the call.
Okay.
Hi, Jolene.
Hold.
Steven talk.
No, these I don't know them. They don't know me. Anybody that you think you know me or knows me, I don't.
Steven has joined us. Yeah.
Good to hear you. Hey, what's up? You tell us, Steven.
Yeah.
Well, shortly after January 6th, for 11 days straight in January, weeks ago. And they hauled in January, they arrested 2 of us. 2 weeks ago, they arrested. We're all ex-military. And because I know where we were at what times. Number one, that's how they knew we were actually facial recognition. There's cameras all over Washington, D.C. And they saw a video that somebody was taking. Trump won, stop the steal. And what happened? hanging fence. So I do think we in an area up by the doors, and we had eyes on each other the whole entire time, and we were telling people not to go in. Something didn't feel right. The first few people that we saw enter the building wearing them backwards, which we got the whole itinerary of Antifa and BLM. And on their instructions, we get off the bus that who is who, turn your hat backwards. We even showed the FBI this memorandum that was passed around, gathered through intel. We got it from Antifa. This was their memorandum, and it was there. I was telling regular patriots who I knew, I met them in the past 15 years, don't go in. Do not enter that building. And the guy that they arrested 2 weeks ago, this is the door with his phone filming the people going in. He did not step foot into it, but because his hand was inside filming these people, they arrested him. And I've been ridiculed, berated by his wife. I don't take it. Their whole thing is they're trying to get us to admit that something isn't true. And we were invited by a guy, Rossenthaler. And when we were at the Capitol at 8 a.m. to go sit in the gallery to witness the confirmation of every Republican person who was invited and had a pack. So when you saw on TV the people that were up in the gallery, Republican side, they were all the age in GOP representatives. There was not one regular citizen in that gallery. So I think that's straws.
They're giving you guys a third degree, and Kamala Harris was bailing people.
Yeah. And, well, I don't know if you all know anything about the FBI, but these agents that are conducting these, they're called the 13th floor agents. They're a special team. They railroad innocent. I think the number is
a scare attack.
Yeah. Noticed the ring he was wearing. And I just looked at him, and he looked at me because he knew I recognized the ring. And he says, I know you're not going to crack me. I see in my military dossier on going to crack. And then that's when the other agent is that there's someone there's something you really care about. I just laughed at him. I said, are you that much of an idiot? I said, seriously, I wasn't trespassing. I wasn't in the Capitol building. I wasn't saying, kill this one or kill that one. All we were there was, number one, we were invited. If we sent 12 invitations for us to access. So we did not enter that Capitol building. We did not incite insurrection, killing Mike Pence or hanging Mike Pence. Not one of us said anything like that. We were there, one, because we're there to support our president, because on January 6th, he was still the president of the United States. So, and I started laughing at him, and he got pissed. The other agent, and I pointed to my finger where his ring was. I says, seriously, you served in the same teams on the same Delta Force that I served on. And I looked at them both. I said, are your wives and your children real happy about the crimes you're committing against people? Arrest me then. Go ahead, arrest me. You can put me in jail, but you cannot silence me.
Now, this is where we're at, folks. Remember the question quite a bit sick. He obviously was not in the Capitol building. He was standing outside it. If you inciting an insurrection, trespassing with some other big word with it. This is how it is, folks. And you know something? Most of our brave Facebook freaking patriot motherfuckers would break in 5 minutes. This is why I keep telling people. The ones that scream the loudest about war are the ones you need to stay as.
You know, folks, I tell everybody, solution to this sham that is going on, because as Jerry has said many times, we'd lose. One reason why we would lose is because we can't stop fighting via private. Number two, they have more power than we do. They would apology they have. So how do I get involved? I move in the peaceful. I get in. And I tell them this is the Constitution says. This is what your Constitution says. Because there's 3 different constitutions out there. The original, and the 1871 when they incorporated the Constitution. You go and you find you will see the difference in the to make it their original constitutions that they with constitutional rights. To the original constitution before 1861. The representative could not serve in any office. And
So this, they swear an oath to be fair. Because there's something we're
Constitution of the United States of America. Well, 1971. And it's the verbiage again in 19 when they passed the Federal Reserve.
pulling the rug out from under us every step they can.
Yes. And this is what pisses off the most about me. I'm a born sovereign. 85% of the laws of this land, of this country, do not apply to me. I do not have to obey them. That pisses them off about me. And that pisses them off. And I'm teaching people across the United States how to do the process to become sovereign. They're trying to stop me. They're doing nothing. Nothing. Trespass on federal property. I'll do that in the federal now because they have no real proof that I was making domestic terroristic threats against in all 12. The best we're saying was Trump won, stop the steal, and treason. We spoke truth. This is true. Treason is still a hangable offense. We didn't say bring Mike Pence out and let's string him up. We didn't say put out and string her up. We didn't mention any names.
That's why I got kicked off of Facebook for the book, and they told me it was speech. days.
Yeah.
You know what's bad?
The most.
That motherfucker Pence, ones that don't know he screwed him, and now he's trying to run for president.
I started this whole shit.
I'm gonna tell you what. I talked to two people who resigned from his team. And they said he is sexist, that he may not. He may not.
He's gonna. People who are voting for president, he's not getting any kind of nomination. Cheat, then yeah, he'll get in. But I think they want DeSantis in. If Trump don't run. I don't know. Me, they cheated Trump out. Or DeSantis or anybody. Why would anybody?
Well, that's why Nancy and all the liberals are pushing for people to build this For the People Act. Of cheating to be infringed upon. That's why we are constantly making emails and letters to MPs. And look, to their, and in the Senate they need 2/3 vote, right? 67%. And the same way they're going to get 67%. Approaching every GOP senator. Not it's For the People Act is actually to us, and the GOP and the GOP fair and clean. But we got to stay on them. We got to have the pressure, keep the pressure on them. Because if we don't, then it's going to get signed into law. And all it is so the Democrats can keep them will stay in play.
What the hell?
It's like we've been saying all along. We're in deep doo-doo all the way around.
What the hell is the answer? What is going to work?
So it's going to sneak. It's going to get through. So they're in control of the elections. They're going to bring in the people that they want. We're going to have no fucking say of anything. All right.
Again, what is
the Agenda 2025 and Agenda 2030? They want one party government in the guys that are harassing us. Yeah. they're watching every day. Sometimes they come in the building and they try to listen to, or yeah, because and what do you call them? She calls them some kind of funny name, but yeah, they're there.
This is no way to live.
And you know those guys, Steve, they're slow. They're just, so the or is the
and you can tell the difference between floor, seventh floor, and the fourth floor. Okay, because they're on the job that they think they're not one mark on suits. You can tell that they're like $2,000 or $3,000 suits. They got manicures. Their haircuts are military. Today, not one mustache hair out of place. I can tell you right now, I got like different directions. But his, you could tell he used some kind of wax on it. There's not one hair on his mustache. 13th floor, and other than that. The 7th floor, that one. 13th.
in the cell. State faction made up of U.S. State Department officials met regularly on the 7th floor, and there was just no good. But may have gotten rid of that 13th lucky floor, I guess, these days. I think this is Dave talking. I'm taking what you're saying. I appreciate you being out here and talking with us all tonight. Not to share your information. I'm just really sorry this is happening to you. It's happening to all of us, really.
Well, I knew what I was in for when I went. So I'm not surprised by this. But this was going overboard.
Yeah, well, to the wrong event, say the but my whole problem is these people that they arrested, on after January 6th, they're holding these people in solitary confinement, and they're not really, the rights are being violated for anything. They're political prisoners, is what they are. And nobody but the most. So in solitary confinement for trespass, unless it's political prison. That's the only explanation behind it. Yeah, so much for that.
Yeah, but when they start putting in a post that I made 6 years ago on Facebook, told me right there, they have nothing if they have to go back 6-7 years into Facebook and then they misconstrue, they take it out all out of context. When I would explain each post, I should have said, you know what? Since when did it become a crime to be a proud American? Oh, so it's on this continent that you're born here or become naturalized citizens. They're Americans, and some of them feel like they don't have a voice. So that's why it's become to be a proud American.
Well, when you whatever the hell you claim you are, or whatever the hell you claim you are, hyphen. Nobody's a hyphened American. You're either an American or you're not.
Saul Zane.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Saul Zane, who is Alan McMillan, what being his question?
No such thing as a sovereign citizen. Sovereign means you're the king castle. Citizen means you're a slave of the corporation. So you cannot be king and slave at the same time. You're either a sovereign occupant of the United States residing in the state of. And the advantage is 85% of the laws don't apply. You don't pay taxes. You don't have to. You don't have to have a hunting license, a fishing license. You don't have to pay school tax, property tax. You don't have to pay income tax. You get to keep, pretty much 100% of the money you earn.
Yeah, sounds like a good way to be.
And as a sovereign, and you have your private trust,
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, sovereign nation. They live on their own land for the most part. Now, they're called when we purchase something at the casino I work at, purchases. They're living more like Americans than we are. Well, so it comes down to it. Yeah. I mean, they're not taxed. All of the tribal land there's nothing taxed. Any sales, there's no sales tax. None of that crap. Unfortunately, some of these tribes, and they kind of screw it up, but that's on them. But other than that, they are sovereign, federal, but they're under the federal guidelines. In a state or in American or USA or any guidelines, they follow federal guidelines. And the federal government a lot of leniency on all kind of shit. Treated way back when.
Well, on a state level, local level, or arrested on a local or state level before a federal magistrate. For sovereign people, they know what laws actually apply to us and what laws don't. I mean, we do have to obey laws. We need laws, or else we'd have total chaos. But they know that the 85% of the laws, they know which ones I've broken and which ones I haven't. Okay? And when it gets to the federal method, I don't have to listen to or obey. It gets kicked.
Right.
They
Right. The tribe I work for has their own tribal court. That's where you're going to go to court, regardless of where the hell you're arrested at. You're going to tribal court one way or the other. You know, somebody's going to arrest you to a sovereign nation. But it's just the way it is.
and to follow up on that when I bought my land, I had to get the land patent on it and list it through my tribe. So it becomes sovereign land. It falls under the guidelines. It's sovereign land, and I beat the shit out of somebody. If I can make it back to the cops catch me.
Correct. Same here.
Then the three rivers to have them come.
Yeah, the tribe I work for, they actually have to buy just a little strip of land from where their tribal land is, all the way, so 3 or 4 miles, you know. But there's a strip of land that connects it, so it's tribal land. They got through it somehow. It's pretty damn smart.
So, Alan McMillan wants to know, is sovereign land the same as sacred land? No.
What did he ask?
Is sovereign land the same as sacred land?
In a sense, yeah.
Oh,
I can bury family members on my land, which you can't. Let's say you had 10 acres and you had a family member die. There's a federal law that says you can't bury your family member on your own land.
that's true. All right. Randy is good looks. We had an answer.
Myself.
Right before
I got kids.
they are, well, not all my the older grandchildren.
Yeah, we're breaking
What
up.
did Randy say?
Randy says, good luck, Stephen. Wish we had an answer. I wish anybody had an answer. Sitting here not knowing how to go about doing anything to change any of this, knowing full well you got the entire government and half the country against you, is kind of sad.
Like I was saying, one of the drawbacks is being sovereign. If one comes and you need to go get welfare for a little bit, as a sovereign, you can't get welfare. Anything that is federally funded can't receive any federal funding. You would have to go to, like if, in my case, if I fell on more times, I would have to go to my tribe, start drawing on the percentage of money that my family gets. The disability with. Yeah, but Social Security, if you get for disability, they're giving you your money. So it's yours. They can't.
They won't.
Social Security.
They mine. So they've got the rules set up that we appreciate it. All right, guys. I don't know what else to say. Matt, you got any last words?
Yeah, well, I haven't been saying anything because I don't have much purchase on any of these subjects. So I would say nothing.
Okay. I'm not.
Good night, everyone. Have a great evening. And hopefully we'll see you Friday.
Dave. Dave. Dave's not here.
Snake got him.
Yeah.